Welcome to another daily dose of SAP Analytics Cloud. This time, let's take a look how we can use the Excel spreadsheet to speed up the creation of our value driver tree. So last time we talked about our income value driver tree. And let's assume we have the savings, the income, the expenses, and we actually broken down each part into multiple levels of nodes. So for example, the non-housing also into internet, cell phones, and cable TV. So this would then result into 4 different levels of nodes. So as shown here, we now have 4 different levels that we can actually establish as part of our value driver tree. So how would this look in the template? We do have the different levels as part of the template, and all you really have to do is simply start by entering the account descriptions, and then you use each column, so in this case the 4 levels, level 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you start entering 2-digit numbers. So in my case, for example, savings is a 10 for level 1, and the total expenses is a 10 for level 1 and a 10 for level 2. So you simply start building the numbers up. They don't have to be exact order. You can simply start putting them into the spreadsheet. So you will notice the spreadsheet then will generate a few columns, such as the level, is it a leave? It will generate the parent ID, which we need. And you can also configure other things such as a formula, the scale, decimals, currencies, and so on. And then you do have a second sheet, in this case named copy, which then does allow you to actually simply copy and paste the information based on what you created in the first sheet, then into the model for SAP Analytics Cloud. So now let's take that information and set up a new public dimension, and then we will build a model with the public dimension. So we go in, we first create the public dimension. In our case, it's an account dimension. We switch to the grid display, and then really all what we have to do is copy and paste the information from our spreadsheet. In this case, because it is a public dimension, keep in mind that you have to hide 2 columns in the spreadsheet around the exception aggregation. So we're going to quickly do that. And then we can copy and paste the complete information that we have created here and pretty much, so to speak, paste it into our model and create the account dimension in that way. So here we have now all the details for our account dimension. We can then save that and then start a new model and reuse this account dimension and then generate our value driver tree. So to quickly show that the hierarchy is there, here's the hierarchy for the account dimension. And you can see all the elements that we had are basically there. Even as you can see, the formula is there. So let's save it. And now let's go in, create a new model. We start with a blank. We don't really worry about the actual data right now. So we're just going to add an existing dimension. In our case, it is the account dimension. We pick the one that we just created. And then we can rename our time-based dimensions. So in this case, we name it calendar month. So we're going to quickly change the planning settings. We save the model, and then we can generate a brand new value driver tree. We don't have actual data to show right now, but it shows how easy it is to generate the complete value driver tree because the value driver tree structure is there now. So we can generate it as part of the story. So again, here's just the account model just to double check. So now we go in, create a new story. And all we have to do is add the value driver tree widget. We choose the model that we have, and then we can completely auto-generate our value driver tree because all the information we need is in the account model. So we choose all the accounts, and here we have our complete value driver tree on the information that we just copy and pasted from the spreadsheet. I hope this information was useful and it helps in using the spreadsheet as a template. And I want to say thank you for watching and listening.